It's really nice being on campus again. It's fun to see all the different places where I started to learn about movement and kinesiology, and then thinking about where I've gone, so we're coming back to visit it. It's really nice to see how much things have changed, but also how much things are the same and how it feels familiar as well. So I'm the assistant strength coach of the Toronto Marlies, and my year is kind of broken into two phases. So there's the summer phase, then there's the season phase. So in the summer, it's where we build up all the strength for the players, figure out what they need to perform better, and just make sure they can be faster, stronger, more powerful. And then in the season, it's an interesting mix of making sure that they stay healthy and they stay strong, but also not doing so much that they're sore and that they can't play. And then a part of my job that I do is making sure when athletes get injured, I'll do their rehab to make sure that they can get back to joining the team. So it's a balance of helping them get stronger when they're injured, making sure they feel better, and just giving them all the things they need to make sure they're ready to perform in the season. There's kind of 2 days to it. There's practice days and there's game days. So on a practice day, we'll set up, make sure everything's ready for the players. They love having trivia or little riddles on the boards. Always put up something for them to start off their day, a little brain teaser. And from then, we'll take the team through a workout, then they'll go and practice. And after practice, they'll come off the ice, we'll do some stretching. We'll check in with them, see if they need anything, and then that'll wrap up their day. So practice days are a little bit shorter. Then on a game day, we have a group that doesn't play, so we'll work out with them, make sure they're ready to go. And our second group, when they come in, they'll do the little quirks that they need to prepare for the game. We'll be around to support them. And those are kind of the 2 ways that our days shape up. The best part of my job is seeing the players that I've worked with for the last couple of years make it to the next level. It's really interesting to see a player come in from college or junior and figure out, I have a lot of skill, I know what I need to do, and go to the NHL and be a really good player. So it's really rewarding to see them flourish and grow. The most challenging part of the job, I would say, is kind of balancing the demands of what the players need versus what the season requires. So within the AHL and working with the Marlies, our goal is to make sure that they become better, stronger, faster players, but they also have to be able to play and be ready to compete. So there's a balance of not doing too much, but giving them enough, and competing those 2 things is challenging, but it's also a fun thing to figure out. I think the biggest surprise so far since leaving Guelph Humber would be the fact that networking is such a huge part of your career. The more people you can connect with and know, you start to realize that everybody's interconnected, and there's a lot of pieces that come together. There's people that I've met, and then I'll meet again 2 or 3 years later and realize that our paths are crossing again. So just how close everyone is connected is definitely an interesting part. Kinesiology is so broad, and there's so many different things you can do within your degree and as you graduate. So dabbling a little bit in the different areas and figuring out what you like and also what you don't like is a great way to figure out how you want to go forward with your career, and you're also open to change at any point. So exploring, I think, is the best advice I would say.